Hey friends, welcome back to my kitchen. Today I'm sharing a true old-fashioned favorite, Amish Ranger Cookies. These cookies are loaded with oats, coconut, crispy rice cereal, and just the right amount of sweetness. They're chewy, a little crunchy, and perfect for cookie tins, church functions, or just having on hand for coffee time. If you love a tried and true recipe that stands the test of time, you're going to want to stick around. To make Amish Ranger Cookies, we're going to need 1 cup of butter, 1 cup of white sugar, 1 cup of brown sugar, 2 large eggs at room temperature, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, 2 cups of all-purpose flour leveled, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 1 3/4 cup of old-fashioned rolled oats, 1 3/4 cup of Rice Krispies cereal, 1 cup of shredded coconut, 2/3 of a cup of chocolate chips, and 1/3 cup of chopped walnuts. Before we start our cookies in the Bosch, I want to show you these new cookie paddles from Bosch. They're the Pro line and they're shaped with a curve instead of a straight paddle. These are the old ones. They're just one plain shape, but these incorporate your batter to the center more evenly. You want to make sure you're using the all-metal drive with these, and make sure your butter, if you have butter in your recipe, that it's softened. I've been using these paddles for a good couple months now and I just love them. Make sure your butter is softened, and we're going to add 2 sticks of butter into our mixer here. So gracefully, right? Then we're going to add 1 cup of white sugar. You always want to pack your brown sugar into your measuring cup tight before dumping it in your bowl. So we have 1 cup of brown sugar. I gotta wash my hands. So then we're going to cream our butter and our sugar together. Then we're going to crack our eggs into the lid one at a time and place that in the bowl. Then we're going to add 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Then we're going to mix well to combine. Just combine all your dry ingredients. Then we're going to add our dry ingredients. And then mix those together. Next, we're going to add 1 3/4 cup of rolled oats. So it's a 1/4 cup, a 1/2 cup, and a whole cup. And I wouldn't use quick oats in this because they're more expensive and they're smaller in size. We need 1 3/4 cup of Rice Krispies. Then we need 1 cup of coconut. We need 2/3 cup of chocolate chips. I'm using semi-sweet. So it's 1/3 measuring cup twice. Then we need 1/3 cup of chopped walnuts. Or the rest of the bag. Then we're just going to combine this Then we're ready to preheat the oven to 350. We're going to take our butter wrapper and grease our cookie sheets. So we've transferred our cookie batter to a bowl so we can bake it off. But I also want to try these new cookie trays from Super Cubes. Actually, I don't know if they're new, but they're new to me. And I just love the idea that we can put them in these special trays and freeze them, then put them in a bag. Then we can have 1 or 2 cookies a night or whenever we feel like. Or if people stop in, you can easily pop these into the oven in no time flat. So we're going to try the Super Cubes cookie tray. Back in June, I'm going to tell you how good these cookies are. Back in June, I took and made 28 of these cookies that were 4-inch round. Like I doubled the size that I'm showing you here. Took them and not one came home. The ladies are still talking about these cookies. Especially Becca from So Becca, the YouTube channel. And if you love quilting, I'm sure you might have heard of her. And she absolutely loves these cookies. Oh. I'm using my 2 tablespoon cookie scoop and scooping up a nice full dollop of that cookie dough and popping it into each section of my Super Cubes tray. And it's basically making little dough balls portions that are ready to freeze. That way the next time I want fresh cookies, you can just pop them out of the portion and bake. Keeping it really simple, and it's a great time saver. I think this also would be great for portion control because you can easily just put that one amount in each cookie hole. And we're going to put them in the freezer after I label them. Amish Ranger Cookies. And we'll give this a try. Oh wow. They look nice. Oh. I'm going to let those rest for a couple minutes before taking them off the tray. And put these in there. 13 minutes. So it's been about a month since we made these cookies, and it's time to bake them off, don't you think? It's that time of year where we all want a sweet treat, especially right before Christmas. I'm going to lightly grease my cookie sheet, pop some of these cookies right out of the mold. Guess it helps if I turn the camera on. We're going to let them cool a little bit. Those are the Amish Ranger Cookies.
Very good. They're smaller than the last ones though.
The people that are watching the video don't know what you're talking about by smaller. Meaning that I made them 3 inches round the last time I made them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're good though.
If you made it to the end of this video and are loving the content of this channel, may I suggest you watching this next? I sure do appreciate it, and take care and God bless.